Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Moe's Toy Room, coming from My Room Tours. And today we're going to check out some more of Trick or Treat Studios Toy Fair 2022. In case you missed my last video, I showed a whole lot of reveals that Trick or Treat Studios has put out there that is coming out for pre-order in the summer of 2022. So you'll be able to start pre-ordering all these new reveals from Trick or Treat Studios. Trick or Treat Studios is that company that makes a whole lot of masks. And you see a lot of their products throughout Spirit Halloween, all over online. They are the #1 mask makers right now when it comes to like Michael Myers or Universal Monsters or anything like that. As far as selling and making money, Trick or Treat Studios does that with their masks and full-blown costumes. They also have replica weapons that they sell there. They have large dolls such as Chucky, Bride of Chucky. They have a whole lot of stuff there at Trick or Treat Studios. And over the last, I'd say, year to 2 years, they started making 1/6 scale action figures, and they made a few Michael Myers, and then I believe the last one that they did was Art the Clown from the Terrifier. They also made a bloody version of that one. Well, now Trick or Treat Studios revealed at this 2022 they're putting action figures. Okay, so in my last video I showed you some of the 8-inch action figures and some of the 5-inch and 5.5-inch action figures. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from Candy Corn comes 3 3/4-inch action figures of Dr. Death and Jacob Atkins. There they are right there. They look fantastic. I am just wondering, are these going to be on a card back? Or are they going to be in box? If they're in box, then you could easily take them out and put them back in and they look just as good. Definitely, I will review these on my channel if I can manage to get my hands on these. I want to put pre-orders in on them. Don't know how expensive they're going to be due to the fact that they're only 3 3/4-inch. I'm guessing that Dr. Death is probably going to be a lot smaller, so he'll probably come in around the 2-inch mark maybe. But either way, these figures look amazing. This is Trick or Treat Studios' way of jumping into the market of the reaction figures that you see out there in the collector sections of your Targets and your Walmarts. So I'm guessing that they're going to try going in that route and getting these mainstream to get out there and get their name out there. Trick or Treat Studios, to me, ladies and gentlemen, is the next big thing for action figures. I absolutely love this company, and just can't wait to get my hands on a lot of these action figures. And to kick things off with Candy Corn's Jacob and Dr. Death. If you've never seen this movie, folks, please do so. Stream it, rent it, buy it, however you need to do. You're going to love this movie. This is a throwback to the 80s type slasher horror. It's just new blood, just nice script, great new horror icon in Jacob. That's the one with the pumpkin face right there, and he has his candy corn in hand. This is a movie you're going to love. And you are also going to fall in love with the Dr. Death character, no doubt about it. And to have these two in a 2-pack, Trick or Treat Studios nailed it. Next on the list in the 3 3/4-inch action figures are the figures from the hit movie Haunt. Here is another future cult classic that you could stream and watch now, and you're totally going to understand what I mean when I say terrifying, I say haunt, I say horrific, I say the new faces of horror. This is what the movie Haunt brings. And Trick or Treat Studios is giving us 3 3/4-inch 2-packs of the characters from the hit movie Haunt. You could see the vampire to the far left, the devil. You could see the clown. You could see the ghost. You could also see the zombie and the witch. This is a grotesque movie. It is brutal, something to see. Trust me. And these action figures look amazing. And to be 3 3/4-inch, I am just wondering how the packaging is going to look, because with these figures in it, and what's great about it is you're not going to have to search and buy like 5 and then all of a sudden you're searching for like one figure because it's like hard to find. Okay. This is going to be 3 2-packs of these 6 figures. So 3 different 2-packs. So let's just wait and see the price tag. These are all going to be available for pre-order this summer of 2022 on Trick or Treat Studios website. Get your pre-orders in, because this one is sure to fly off and be out of stock ASAP. The moment these go up for pre-orders, these guys are going to go out of stock really fast. So make sure you stay on top of this, folks, and get yourself a full set of the characters from the hit movie Haunt. All right, folks, so wrapping things up, these are the final 3 3/4-inch figures that Trick or Treat Studios revealed. Here is Malachi and Isaac from the cult classic, one of the greatest classics of horror of all time, The Children of the Corn, are now action figures. You have the 2 kids that were the bosses of the cornfields, Isaac being the one with the hat, Malachi being his henchman that he would send out to pick people off. Isaac would go on to become very possessed and demonic. And some of the stuff that they do in this movie, if you've never seen this movie, or if you weren't around in the 80s, okay, and you're barely hearing about Children of the Corn right now, please watch the original part 1 and part 2, Children of the Corn, and get yourself a piece of Malachi and Isaac. Trust me, you're going to fall in love with this whole thing. These kids throughout this whole town start going under the wrath of Isaac as they eliminate their parents, to get rid of their parents throughout this movie. I don't want to give too much away if you haven't seen this. And what it is when you become an adult, you can no longer ride with these guys, pretty much. And it goes the same for them as they grow old. You just got to see it, folks. See it to believe it. Here is the Children of the Corns, Isaac and Malachi. Am I going to get this? Yeah. Do I have to second guess myself on this? Heck no. This is a gotta have. The only thing that I wish with these 2, and I'm going to say it, is I wish these would have been 8-inch action figures for their 8-inch line. This would have been amazing. But for 3 3/4-inch, to jump into the market of 3 3/4-inch, I think Trick or Treat Studios had this in the bag the moment they decided to put these 2 out there, because these 2 horror icons are going to stand out like a sore nail on a manicured hand. Okay, like a messed up nail on a manicured hand, freshly manicured. You're going to walk by in the collector sections and suddenly stop and say, what the heck did I just see? Especially if you're a 70s kid and you were exposed to horror around the late 70s and had the whole 80s and early 90s, you're going to know exactly who these 2 are. And you're going to be saying, yes, going in my cart. Yes, I am definitely buying these. Uh, and I'm saying the same thing. Yeah, I want to bring these home right now. Trick or Treat Studios, if you're listening, hey, send me a copy now. I'll review them early. I don't care. I gotta have these. But I guess I have to wait like everybody else. But yeah, Trick or Treat. Hey, if you're feeling generous, definitely these. Yeah, Trick or Treat Studios nailed it. Great company, great people to do business with. If you have never done business with Trick or Treat Studios, let me give you a little bit of insight about that. I bought a few masks from them, and the moment I did those purchases, those masks were at my house within days. Just to give you a heads up, and they're packed really good. They do a really good job there at Trick or Treat Studios, and they are for the fans all the way. It's about the fans. So folks, that's my reveals. Well, that's my insight on the reveals from Trick or Treat Studios wrapping this thing up. I'm sure that there's a few other reveals that I missed amongst the two videos. But please do so and watch the video that I just last did, and then watch this one, and you'll get an insight, because Trick or Treat Studios revealed characters, new characters and new action figures over like a 5 or 6 day mark. So they did like 5 or 6 different videos of this, and yeah, this is what they did. So folks, please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to do that on the way out. To stay on top of the things that I put out from MOE'S Toy Room. We also do toy reviews. If this is your first time here, we do some toy hunts. We go places, and in the month of October, a lot of my followers can tell you that I also do haunts. So I go to like Six Flags, LA, Six Flags Vallejo, a few other places. And I show that in this year, this coming October, we plan on doing a whole lot. Like, we're going to go to a lot of places. All of our vacations are packed, are already in the bag. So we already put in for all of them for the month of October. So if horror is your alley, MOE'S Toy Room might be the place for you. And Trick or Treat Studios may definitely be your new spot to shop. So from MOE'S Toy Room to yours, good night, everyone.